cables. Okay, so we use different type of cables while communicating and connecting. Like you have a devices, you want to connect the devices, either LAN or a WAN or anything. Just you need to connect the devices to communicate, right? To transfer the data through cables. And other hand, so we are getting now Wi-Fi technology. So we are using Wi-Fi technology, radio technology. So we are able to transmit a data or receive a data through wirelessly, right? Of course, there is a technology called a Li-Fi technology, not a Hi-Fi technology. Hi-Fi is a sound-related technology. Li-Fi technology is there. Okay. So last time, one guy asked me a question about 5G and all. I told this is a Li-Fi technology. The things came so many years back. Okay, almost as I know, 10 years back. Okay, I heard this Li-Fi technology 10 years back. Till there is no improvement at all. It is just it's a concept, and some maybe they implemented or not, we don't know. It's just simple through light. They put a one dome of light. Okay, so your laptop or a desktop will get a data through light, very fast data transmission. And I don't know, this still, as I know, it is not completely implemented. Not a bulb, they are using a light, it is not a regular bulb. Maybe they will use a bulb. Okay, you know, but so still we are using certain cables, guys. Few cables we are not at all using, but still, but each cable having their own purpose. That place we are using. First type of cable we use a coaxial cable. Coaxial cable. Spelling is correct. Next type is twisted pair cable. So in a twisted pair, two type of twisted pairs, UTP, STP cables are there. Coaxial cables, twisted pair cables. Next one is optical fiber cable or fiber optical cables. Any word you can use it. Fiber optical cables or optical fiber cables. Fiber optical cables. 3 type of cables we are there. About a coaxial cable, guys. No, there it is a. First, we need a picture for that term. If you see, this is a coaxial cable. You can see the center conductor is there. At the center, in the center, you can see a copper wire, and it is surrounded by some plastic, and then it is surrounded by copper mesh. So this is a coaxial cable. What is the use of this coaxial cable? You can transmit the data. The center copper wire is used to actual data transmission, and this is the copper mesh is used to protect your data from electromagnetic interference. Electromagnetic interference. Okay. So different type of connectivity. You can see the different type of connectivity. Okay. So earlier days we use this copper. Earlier days we use this type of coaxial cable. Still in some countries like big countries like US, that time they use a coaxial cable for both TV and as well as a internet purpose. In India, we use it for a cable TV purpose. Still, dish TVs are came. Then from dish, to your TV. So this still it is we are using a coaxial cables only. Okay. Okay. The center wire, so center copper wire is used for your data or a signal transmission purpose. Okay. The copper mesh for protect main signal from EMI. What is EMI? Electromagnetic intrusion. Not intrusion. So I will tell you what is EMI. EMI, electromagnetic induction. So why I told intrusion? Induction. Okay. So what happened? This electromagnetic interference, electromagnetic induction or electromagnetic interference. Electromagnetic interference or electromagnetic induction. Okay, so actually interference it is, not induction. Electromagnetic interference will cause the crosstalk, means different signals will mix up. I will tell that separately, guys. It is support length. Nirbhay Tiwari.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, support length is 800 meters. That's enough for that. Okay. Now we'll go to the twisted pair. Yes, here I put a cables. The cables are only one picture. Okay, this is a good picture, but still, it's a different type of connectivity, and we are not using coaxial cables for networking purpose. For networking purpose, we are not using. What we are using? We are using twisted pair cables. We are using twisted pair cables in our LAN communications. Okay. Twisted pair cables. UTP or STP cables we are using. How these twisted pair cables will look like? So here it is. It will occupy a lot of space. I have a good one. So UTP and STP. This is my favorite one because the color you can able to clearly see in this picture. You can see there is a pair of wires are twist each other. There is a pair of wires are twist each other. What is twisted pair cable? The pair of wires are twist each other. Okay, and totally you have 8 wires. This is called a 4-pair wire. This is UTP, this is STP. What is STP? Shielded. There is a copper shielding is there. The copper shielding is to protect data from electromagnetic interference. The electromagnetic interference causes crosstalk. Electromagnetic interference causes a crosstalk. So what is it you follow with the crosstalk, guys? Your signal is mixed with other things. So you will get a loss of data. Your data is corrupted automatically. Okay. So to protect your data from electromagnetic interference, we use a copper shielding. But still we are using STP or UTP. Okay, UTP is a cheaper, that's why we prefer UTP cables. STP because of additional copper shielding, that cost increases. But STP is always good, like electromagnetic interference, and also will give strength to the cable. Number of twist increases, because why it is a twisted pair, guys? The number of twist increases, the attenuation increases. Attenuation decreases. Okay, attenuation decreases. So attenuation decreases, data transmission speed will increases. Data transmission speed will increases. What is this attenuation? Attenuation oppose your signal. Okay, so it will be like you cannot communicate longer distance, and also your signal strength will be weaker, and speed of data will be reduces. So that is a twisted pair cables. So another one, guys, the connector what we are using, RJ45 connector. Okay, this is a telephone type connector. This is a RJ45 connector. So here it is. This is better picture actually. I just trying to get a more clear picture than this jumping Japan pictures. Actually, I have a clear pictures from this one. This picture already we are added there. Just I'm trying to get another picture. Like this is the RJ45 connectors. Why you are RJ45? I need this same picture, but not like this. This is outside. Okay, whatever it is. Guys, this is a LAN connector, RJ45 connector or a LAN connector. Okay, so where we connect to our LAN card or a switch or a hub. So we use this type of connector. Okay, this part I will change anyway. So it contains 8 wires, guys. These are 8 wires. We call it as a 4-pair cable. 4-pair cable. And these wires are color coded. These wires are color coded. So how it is color coded? So I will start the color coding from here, guys. So little order I will change again. This is white orange, so I'm putting a orange, white orange as a one code. This is white blue. This is blue. Green will get a white green. This is a correct order, so then color code. Okay, the wires are color coded and pairing is like this: white, orange, white, orange, green, white, green. Okay, brown, white, brown. Okay, so these are the totally 8 wires, 4 pair. Okay, so these are the 8 wires are there. Of course, there is some other information we should still add it. These are the different categories are there, guys. Each cable based on their standard, these cables, number of twist and other, there is a categories. UTP or STP, unshielded twisted pair or shielded twisted pair, having a categories. So up to 6. Okay, I'm using up to 6, guys. Different website, different pictures. Okay, different Google searches, different books will show differently, but I'm showing in a one way, guys. So here it is. Cat1 cable we are not using for a basic network. It is a old telephone type of cable. Okay, it is a telephone type of cable. Is a not a 4 pair, it is a 2 pair cable only. Original it is 2 pair cable. It's a 2 pair cable. We don't use RJ45, we use a RJ11. Okay, the speed I will tell later. Okay, so we'll come from here, guys. If you take a Cat6 cable, 1 gigahertz, sorry, 1 Gbps speed or 1000 Mbps speed. Cat 5e is around 500 to 600 Mbps. I'm giving my as an remember my data. Okay. Cat 5 will give you 100 Mbps. Or will give you 16 Mbps. Cat 3 will give you 10 Mbps. Cat 2 will give you 4 Mbps. But very important is Cat 6, Cat 5e, Cat 5. Most probably use. Cat 7 something came into market, but still I don't have information. From here all are 4 pair cables only, except this remaining are 4 pair cables, means 8 wires and RJ11 connectivity. And these are all network based cables. This is a telephone cable it is. Okay. Next, to create a cable. So you want to create a cable like this, you need some equipment. You need some equipment. So this is like a crimper. So you know RJ11 or RJ45, the socket you have, but you want to crimp it, like you want to make it as a cable. So then you need a crimping tool. This is the UTP STP cables. Okay. This little adjustment because it is occupying little extra space. Okay. Now we can drag little. Okay, this is a testing tool, guys. Once a cable is created, once you've done a cable or maybe already have a cable, so now network is not connecting. So something issue is there. For everyone it is good. For one single system only, there is network connectivity not there. Maybe one of the reason is cable. So what you do, you take a cable, put it into the tester and test the cable. So make sure that cable is working good or not. If cable problem, we will replace the cable. Or the cable is good, then we will check the connectivity. Either it is wall mount related connectivity or maybe your laptop related connectivities. Okay, so that is thing. This is called a patch cable. Patch cable, LAN cable, all our names are same. So it's not a different one. All names are same only. Patch cable, LAN cable. Okay, these are same names only. Okay, someone told you like, sir, give me that patch cable. Don't see, I don't know what it is. Okay. What is a patch cable? It is a cable which is both ends. It has a RJ45. Now it is one complete cable. We can able to connect it. Guys, in these cables also different way of color coding and connectivity is there. So here it is straight cable, straight through cable or straight cable. Okay. Straight through cables. So straight through cables are used to connect different devices. For example, I have a PC or a laptop. I want to connect it to switch. Okay, I can connect. Maybe a switch to router. Hub or a switch. If you have a hub also, both are different devices. We use a straight cable. Okay, or maybe have a router, the switch to router. What I'm typing here. This is a different device combination, not switch to router, not PC to router, PC to switch, switch to router, we use a straight cable. Next one is crossover. Crossover cable. Similar devices. Okay. So we have to take into bottom side. Crossover cable. Crossover cable, like you want to connect direct PC to PC. New technology came into market, guys. So that is new technology came into market. That is, you can use a straight cable instead of crossover also. But sometimes you have to use a crossover cable also. And you may see I have showed a star topology. Okay, maybe if you remember the star topology I use here. Yeah, here it is. Star topology. I use a dotted line. The dotted line indicates it is a cross cable. Okay, dotted line indicate cross cable. You want to connect switch to switch. Router to router for LAN communication. And PC to router. Okay. So we are using cross cables. Okay, there is a rollover cable is there. That is a different type of cables. So you can see right through cable. Okay, this is how the way of connectivity. The color code is different. The different way of connectivity is there. I'm not going to explain this right through crossover. Okay, how it will be connected. Just one point. That's it. Okay. The last time I got very nice one. This is hose. Okay, it is a straight cable, crossover cable. If you see, guys, there is a two end of pins are there, no? This pin and this pin. You can see this pin and this pin. These colors are there going inside this pin. What are the colors? You put it in a one side of pin. Same colors at the other side of pin also. Means you put here green, here also green, white green, orange, orange, white orange, like that only it will follow. That is called a straight through cable. Crossover cable is like the first pin, what color you put it, you have to put it here as a third pin. Okay, second pin, what color you put it, you have to put it here, sixth pin. Same goes. Third pin, what are the color you put it, same color goes for the other side of cable like this. Just for information only, guys, not to force. It is not forcible part. Just to get to know what it is. Already we crossed the border. This is the border range. We already crossed the border. Okay. So just to know, there is a crossover cable, straight through cable only. But important points I will tell again. Okay, once more. Fiber optical cables. This is important again. Compulsory. Fiber optic cable, all points are important. Guys, fiber optical cables or optical fiber cables are made up of glass. Made up of glass. Okay, it is a made up of glass. So we don't use any metallic parts inside. So then, not a metallic material. It is a so no electromagnetic interference. So no crosstalk in it. Okay. If we use a light signal, not a electrical signal here, like your coaxial cable, UTP, STP cables, we use a okay in a coaxial cable, UTP, STP cable, we use a electrical signal, but here we don't use electrical signal. We are using a light wave as a signal. Okay, so what is the use of fiber optical cable, guys? Very high speed data transmission. Okay, very high speed data transmission, very long distance communication. You take a UTP, STP, maximum support is 100 meters only. Okay, but here it is very long distance communications. We don't use fiber optical cables for a regular LAN communication because it's a cheaper as well as a cost base. How it is, we'll see. But before that one, guys, if you see the center wire that is called a core, it is covered with a cladding and the strengthening membrane outer jacket and the cable is there. So the main signal is passes through core and the clad is help you to regenerate a circle type means that kind of stuff. Okay. We are getting internet through the optical fiber cables only. The worldwide we are having a cable structure is there. If you go to this website, so you will understand so how the world is connected with the cables. Lot of people still thinking we are getting internet from satellites. We are not getting internet from satellite. We are getting internet from optical cables only. If you go to India, this is India. See how many connectivities are there. Okay, so like this is India, South Africa, South America, America, see Australia. So everybody's get connected. Okay, mainly ocean. You can type in a Google also. You can fiber optical cable ocean. So under oceans we have a cables like this. Okay, under ocean cables are there. They have to maintain a regular basis. There is having a junctions and okay. See how it is. There are checking. This is a fiber optical ocean under ocean cable. Guys, we are getting internet through this cables. I said we are not using a fiber optical cable for a regular LAN communication, but we are using fiber optical cable inside a server room. Means in your organizations, if they're having a big servers, like they need a servers, data storages. Okay, so what they use is fiber optical cables to get connected. Okay, so that's the point. On land also we have a cable. Yes, I said this is the point, guys. We need a separate connector for if you are using fiber optical. Now you want to shift to fiber optical. What we need a HBA, host bus adapter is required. So that is for your laptop or desktop or your server. You must have a NIC which is compatible for a fiber optical connection. You have NIC that is for wire connectivity, LAN connectivity, regular UTP, STP cable connectivity purpose. Okay, so but to connect a fiber optical, so then we need a different NIC. That is one of the name is host bus adapter. Okay, and different type of cables you should understanding aware of different type of cables and their connectivities. Not always the same cable we cannot use everywhere. Different type of connectors for a fiber optical cables, and you need a special equipment to test every time. Make sure it is cable is working or not. If it is not connecting properly, you have to open and check it and make sure it is working. Okay, then do some troubleshooting and make it work. It is not much easy job like you buy a cable and insert it. It's not much easy job like that. Okay. And next, so your PC or laptop having a fiber optical, then you have to connect it to fiber optical switches, fiber optical routers. Then what happens? The cost increases, right? Cable is cheaper, but the supporting entire remaining thing is a cost basis. Maybe in the future your LAN connectors also become fiber optical, but already we have a good Wi-Fi, but people are concentrating on Wi-Fi, not making change. Okay, so and still we are using fiber optical. You are getting internet to your home. So from ISP to from ISP to your home, they are putting a fiber optical cables. At least for your junction box, they put a fiber optical cable. From that one, you are getting internet through normal cables. It depends upon ISP. Sujit Singh, very good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. How many people are added? Still the number is not changing to 28 to 29 or 30, 40. Nothing. Okay. So this is about your fiber optical cables. So already we discussed devices, guys, and I told you what is the differences, how to remember. Guys, important cables, already I told, twisted pair cable, UTP, STP cable, and fiber optical cables. Coaxial cables we are not using for in networking purpose mainly, and of course coaxial cables support up to 800 meters. It's a single transmission type, means either send or receiving type, only one way to either go or come kind of stuff. Like a simplex connectivity is good with the fiber optical cables. The second one is main important twisted pair cable. We are all using twisted pair cable, UTP or STP cable for our LAN connectivity. For our regular LAN communication, we are using twisted pair cables, UTP or STP cables. Each cable support 100 meters. Different categories are there. So those categories depends upon the category. So the speed of data transmission also there. So the category changes means number of twist increases, attenuation decreases, speed increases. If you don't get that attenuation point, leave it. You can go with the remaining things. Okay. So twisted pair cable or a UTP STP cable. So there is a 8 wires and each pair of wire is twist each other. So totally we call it as a 4 pair wire. To connect these cables, we are using a RJ45 connector. RJ means registered jack. What is RJ? Registered jack. Okay. So different cable colors are there, like a blue, orange, green, brown, white, blue, white, orange, white, green, white, brown, like that also you can tell it. So that's the point. And we use different equipments to make a cable and as well as to test the cable. We have a cable testers. This is our patch cable, we know already. When coming to the fiber optic cable, guys, it is made up of glass, so no electromagnetic interference. And we use a light wave to send and receive a data. Okay, very long distance communication, very high speed data transmission possible with the fiber optical cables. And coming to the twisted pair cables, it is a copper cables. Cost increases when you go for a long distance communication or very high speed data transmission. The cable cost increases. Next one is very long distance communication. It is always fiber optical is best. We are getting internet to the fiber optical cables only. The ocean, already I showed a map. Okay. That's the point. Okay, so in twisted pair cables, we use electrical signal. In fiber optical cable, we are using a light signal. There's also hub, switch, router, modem differences important. They're all completed, right? So in this one, in an IP address, a subnet mask is somewhat you want it, and you put it. But next, I'm going to start with the OSLA layers. Okay, I will start with the OSLAs. Take a 10 minutes, not a 10 minutes break, guys. Just wait. I will ask madam. So she will come and tell anything to you. Just wait and tell your guys to be there because class can be repeatable, it cannot be repeatable, right? Next part we'll go into OS. Okay, just wait.